welcome to I Love the Library. My name is Lisa Trana and I'm the Public Services Supervisor here at the Detroit Lakes Public Library, and today I'm going to talk about some of our new books that we have in our section that I've read. So the first one that we have is The Full Moon Coffee Shop by Mai Mochizuki. It's a really fun kind of fantasy one where a coffee shop is run by talking cats, and these talking cats actually know quite a bit about your zodiac signs and such, and they help look at that and try to help a person by serving them the best dessert or best meal possible that would help fix their lives and improve their lives. And they select it just for you. And maybe it's all a dream, but maybe it's not. And it's just a really fun, very interesting short story that's magical and charming, and it's never too late to follow your stars to do the things that you want to do. We also have Before We Forget Kindness by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. Perhaps you've read the Before the Coffee Gets Cold book, which this is book number 5 in that same series. So if you've been following the series, it makes a lot of sense. But basically, you get to go to this coffee shop in Japan where one spot allows you to potentially go back into the past or into the future as well. But one of the main rules is, despite the fact that you can go back to the past or back to the future, it does not allow you to change anything. You can go there and you can talk, but it's not going to change what happens. And it's really just interesting to read through the different categories. And so one of them, the son goes back to help his parents who are going through a divorce. And another, the Valentine, someone goes back to try and give someone a Valentine, and that kind of thing. It's just really fun short stories, and it's a good continuation of the series if you've read the rest of them. Next up, we have 4 Weddings and a Puppy by Lizzie Shane. This is just a really fun rom-com if you need something for the winter. Kendall Wash has 1 second to save a fancy 5-tiered wedding cake and all the responsibility of being a wedding planner. She's been trying to save her different things with the weddings, and there's a really cute dog in it, an Olympic guy. It's a really fun book. I quite enjoyed it. And of course, it's a fluffy rom-com, great for wintertime. We have Lore of the Wilds by Annalie Sabrana. This was a really fun fantasy novel with an abandoned library with a deadly enchantment and a Fey Lord who's going to do anything to try to get to those objects that are in the library, and a woman who's a human who has to collect those stories and risk it all for a taste of knowledge and power. It's a really fun book, but forewarning, it is a book 1, so therefore there is a bit of a cliffhanger at the end of this one. It's quite enjoyable though. If you like spicy fantasy books, so this one is a little bit more spicy. I describe it as a spicy grilled cheese, so it's very fun and fluffy. We have That Time I Got Drunk and Save a Demon by Kimberly Lemming. It's part of the Mead Mishap series. This is book 1. Follows Cinnamon, who's a quiet spice grower. Her family grows cinnamon. Shocking, based on her name. And she gets to end up going on a quest with a demon who ends up trying to save the town from a different type of demon-like creature. And it's a lot of fun, very fun, romance, fluffy, great. Also on the spicy romance scale, we have The Bull Moon Rising. It is following a character named Aspeth, this one kind of is a little bit more archaeology related. She's going to try and find some magical artifacts that help save her family. And we have a Minotaur who is part of the Royal Artifactual Guild, and they end up helping each other. There's a marriage of convenience in it so that our main girl, Aspeth, can join the guild because she can't join it if she doesn't have essentially someone who's helping her with it. So then she can be an apprentice, and then she just has to pass the guild test. And it's a really fun, fluffy book, very spicy. Just a note for these 2, they're both spicy, but they're enjoyable if you like that kind of thing. Thank you so much for watching I Love the Library, and I hope you can check out some of these new books. Thank you.